Wagga, wagga, wagga. Hey, wow. I swear, man, it is crazy to me. The circus that we see nowadays. Don't forget to hit the like button, good people. It's up. Yes, it is up. And when I mean up, I mean for all of these glazing, false reporting, crazy things. What's up, John? I see you. Man, this has been crazy. One roller coaster after another. Bronny James. I swear, I've never seen this probably in my lifetime of glazing is the new word for everything. But I have never seen anything at this level like this. Luka accidentally exposed Bronny when they were asking about his progress, because everybody's glazing Bronny James for scoring 5 points in a game on 1 for 4 shooting. It's a glaze fest. It's a coming out party for Bronny James. He scored more points than that last year in the game. So what made this game so special? When he has a bad night, which is like every game he's played, it's crickets. You don't see any of these LeBron loving people saying anything. And if they get cornered, you know what they go to? Come on, man. He's the 55th pick. He's the 12th man on the bench. He's just a kid. But when he scores 2 points, he belongs here. I told you. Thought you said Bronny don't belong in the league. And I'm like, do they hear themselves? Do they actually hear themselves? They make themselves more and more like industry plants than I've ever seen before in my day and time. It has gotten so far out of hand. The majority of the people who cheer and root for him are now starting to say, you know what? Yeah, you're kind of right. You know, I was rooting for Bronny James. I thought he was going to come out this season locked in at the last year saying, I'm going to prove you people wrong. And I'm like, I think he's going to be better this year. And I saw him. I said, no, he's not. No, he's not. It is so bad. And people love to pivot. That's what gets me. They pivot. He can't defend the way he's playing offensively. So they say, well, what can we do to spin this? He's a defensive master lock. Who? Bronny James? Who's defensive master lock? This is the kind of nonsense that is going around the league. And they've got the most highest prestigious people to write about it. I want y'all to see this. Look at this. That isn't his best trait defensively either. What stood out so far has been his defensive playmaking. James leads the Lakers in steals per minute, and amongst those who have earned any actual playing time, only Marcus Smart is averaging more deflections per minute. Obviously, it's a bit easier to be aggressive when you're playing fewer minutes. Conserving energy isn't as meaningful for a bench player as it is a starter, but it's where James jumps off the screen. He's a nightmare in the passing lanes. Oh my God, this has got to be the biggest nonsense I've ever heard in my life. First of all, Bronny James is in the game when there is bench players in the game near the end of the game. He's thrown in there, and you're comparing those notes to actual a nightmare in the passing lane. Does he know what the goddamn passing lane is? Half of the time he's asleep. He's sitting there ball watching, and then his defender slipped right by him. What the hell, nightmare? He's a nightmare player to look at on the court if you're a coach. He got enough flaws. You could drive a Mack truck through all of that. Leaving holes in the lane. That's what he's doing. Leaving gaps and holes, not hedging right, scared of contact. But they pay these people to write these crazy stories that make no sense. These big bullshit Superman stories about Bronny James. And it's ridiculous because you're lying to the people. I like Bronny. I don't hate the man. I wanted him to do well. But I'm not going to lie for him. And that's what they want everybody to do, is to lie. And so what Luka was basically saying was that the game is too fast. When he says, when everything slows down, he gets, he gets it when the game slows down, because it's fast. He's still learning. But Luka speaks different. He don't speak English is not his first language. So it might be his third language. But what he basically saying is, Bronny don't know shit. I'm going to translate for Luka Doncic. What Luka was trying to say is, I'm not giving him the goddamn ball because he's a fucking bum. And I don't think I'm going to get an assist if I give him the goddamn ball. I would rather force the shot up or throw it up for an alley-oop. I got a better shot of making it than giving it to Bronny James. So he's wide open in the corner. Uncle Luka, give me the ball, please. He's, no, here, Jackson Hayes, anybody. Here, just take it. I don't know. Just take it, man. I can't give him the ball. They don't want anyone else to see that fact in the entire game. He has no plans of getting him the ball. Anytime you see it break out, you never see it happen in that format. He is not trying to give Bronny James the ball. Under no circumstances when Luka is in the game is he looking to give the ball to Bronny James. At all. Even Austin Reeves. They are not giving Bronny James the ball. It's a 4-on-5 on offense. And his defender is like, hey, we're not guarding you. If your own teammates won't give you the ball, why should we even be guarding? So what he's saying is that when you play in the NBA, the game moves really fast than what you've ever been playing before in your life. And that Bronny, is still learning. So when the game slows down to him, then he's going to be just fine. This is what Luka was trying to say. But what he's missing the point of is that Luka had a whole season last year. How is the game still too fast for you in year 2? You didn't play the whole season last year. Coming in and off the bench. So obviously, right, there is a major disconnect with Bronny James and everybody else. It's a constant flux that you see over and over again. Look, plays terrible. Nobody says anything. He scores 2 points. He belongs. Bronny James. Is this glazing that comes out of nowhere that everybody else needs to be prepared for? They don't want to give him the ball. He's like a decoy when Luka is in the game, and he's in the game with Luka. JJ Redneck basically said, Bronny is not a ball handler. He went up to the podium and said, we didn't have it. Well, our ball handlers were out. We didn't have any ball handlers out there. Basically saying Bronny James is not a ball handler. House of Highlights had about a 36-second video of glazing Bronny. Exactly. 36 seconds. Let that sink in. It probably should have the most dislikes of any video. I think I put a dislike on that video. I saw it and couldn't believe it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then I heard them say he shut down Drew Holiday, his defense on Drew Holiday, forced Drew Holiday down. He was all over the place. He gets dunked on by Wemby, and then they sit him down for the rest of the night. So, as an NBA basketball player, is Bronny worth it? No. And a business aspect of it, is Bronny James worth it? Absolutely. And this is what's wrong with the league. This is what's wrong with the league. See, this is the fact I was trying to bring up before. This is the problem with what we're doing. It's all about marketing and promotion celebrity rather than the game. You never mess with the integrity of the game. Once you mess with the integrity of the game of basketball, it's like a fine string, a thread. Once you pull that thread and it all unravels, because you didn't pull the wrong string because you kept picking at stuff, now it all falls apart. Now you're sitting there trying to put it back together real fast. So come on, we got to put it back together. It just fell apart. Come on, guys. Let's put it all together. This is a problem. The narratives haven't changed. The player has changed. Everyone has their own identity when it comes to this Bronny James thing. Everyone's like, oh, Bronny James is the future. The future what? That's the future? Slows up on a fast break and get blocked? And look, Bronny James on ESPN, they're never going to show you any of the real highlights, which are the lowlights. They're just going to promote and market this kid. Last year, top in jersey sales. Look, who's giving him the ball? Marcus Smart. Look at that. I want y'all to read that. I don't really like the spotlight in big moments. It was a great experience to be part of, because it was the first son-father duo. But I'm a chill guy. I don't like all that, but it comes with it. No, but your daddy like it. That was about his debut. But your daddy wanted this. This is about him. We're going to be the first father-son duo. Both of y'all need to go. All you did was help lower your father's legacy into the ground even further. That's it. That is all you've accomplished. Be like, your father's legacy? Yep, let's lower it on to the ground. They talking about your career going to be over with your daddy's. Nobody is calling you a defensive master lock. They saying, where the hell do we get rid of this kid at? And when can we get rid of him? How fast can we get him out the league? That's what people are saying. Now, that's bad. That's Apple Maps bad. Now, when you start looking at, all of these things are going down, well, let's see. Because from what we see and where we're sitting, everything is moving so different. They're trying to make us believe that this is not Bronny James. So when Luka made the comment, they told the guy, the Laker guy, to cut that out of the interview because Luka didn't understand the question. Luka didn't understand the question. What part of it didn't he understand? He understood it when he was asked. He didn't say he didn't understand the question. The Laker rep came right, who's listening, came over and said, just cut that one line off. So they couldn't print it about Bronny. That was crazy. So, of course, like everything else, it leaks. Do I want to coach Bronny? No, I tried to coach him. You can't coach effort. You can't coach passion. You gotta have the passion. You gotta have the fortitude. You gotta want this. You can't run from physical contact. Look at this. And this is fair use, fair use. Yeah, Nick Smith Jr. Look at that. Nick Smith Jr., 25 points, 5 of 6 from 3, 6 assists. You didn't hear a word about Nick Smith Jr. when he played. when he played in that game. Nick Smith Jr. for the Lakers came up and provided the spark. He was the comeback kid that led them to a victory. You heard nothing about this man. You heard nothing about this guy, Nick Smith Jr. It's like, whoa. Who is this guy? Nick Smith Jr. ESPN ain't talking about Nick Smith Jr. Nobody was. This guy won the game. 5 of 6 from 3, 10 of 15 from the field, 25 points, 6 assists. Nobody's talking about him. We're talking about a guy that hit one shot in a game, saying he's the reason they won the game. That's how crazy sports media has become. We continuously lie for who we like instead of telling it the way it is and telling the truth. You've got to learn to tell the truth. Oh, the truth is the narrative I'm pushing. You need to get a dose of it. Said, of course, Charlotte let him go. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes people got to go other places so that their potential can shine. Make a wish, Latrash Jr. Yep. Because we ain't going to glaze it. We going to tell it to you exactly the way it is. We do not hate Bronny James. I wanted him to do great. But he's just not doing great. So it is key things that you would pick up on from any player that has played in the league. And this guy got no attention. 0. And Bronny get 1 3 to go out of the 15,000 he got. They post this. First team with 6 different 25-point scores over a 2-game span. LaRavia, Hachimura, Ayton, Smith Jr., Luka, and Austin Reeves. And y'all talking about there's no such thing as a magnet ball. And they're not carrying the Lakers. Now, the guy they call Agent Smith comes through with a +9 in the plus-minus ratio, and nobody's talking about him. We have to get Dave McMenamin from Clutch Sports, LeBron James apologist, who also wrote a book about LeBron James with Brian Windhorst together, another Clutch Sports guy. Let's put them all together to talk and rave about Bronny James. On the season, Bronny James is averaging 1.4 points a game, 18% from the field, 25% from 3, with 13 minutes average, with 1.6 fouls per game. You're averaging 13 minutes of playing time and you're averaging 2 fouls a game. What are you doing? Because he doesn't know how to play defense. Whoever was saying that this guy is a damn defender. If you're a defender, you know how to use your arms and how to keep your hands out. You know how all of these defensive techniques that you're supposed to know, he does not do on a court. He grabs people. It's obvious fouls. The refs have no choice but to call it because that's what he's doing. Averaging 1.4 for the season. And they want to get mad at me because the media is out here writing this puff piece about him, kissing up to him. And I'm like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Because that, one, you're lying to the people. You're lying to the public. The public going to believe this guy is everything. And then you're going to put that on the screen and people going to be, what the hell is this? Don't lie to yourself, ever. That's the point. I'm telling you, man, this game is crazy. It's mad crazy because you look at all the people who had everything to say, they mighty quiet when Bronny James throw up a donut like he been throwing up. I was like, man, I thought he was gonna have a good year. Like, you know, you go like, yeah, I was rooting for him. I'm like, man, he probably gonna take off this year. He's gonna be ready. That's all we saying. Like, he gonna be ready to go. Now they talking about Ja Morant. That's what we got on our Patreon right now. That's the hottest thing on the press. I'm gonna let y'all see a little bit of that right now. Ja Morant doesn't want to play with LeBron. He doesn't. And this was going on with the Houston game with Ja Morant's father and Kevin Durant. And then the fans got involved. And then the conversation came up about where John would want to go. And then they was like, yeah, you could team with Bron. No, that's not happening. Ever. He does not want to play with LeBron James. That is not the case. So the Patreon is on fire too, by the way. In 7 days, you've seen the most craziest thing. Here's why they got Kanye scared. We got the Ja. How good advice turned into bad advice. Birdman being accused of sleeping with Tamara, Tony Braxton's sister. It's all going down. We got all that info for you. Well, our ESPN bet went away. The shocking story you never knew about. We got all the details from inside that nobody knew. And it is crazy. Those details is nuts. And then for the members only, y'all seen that one. Are people going too hard on Ja Morant? Then we showed y'all how to conduct a business meeting. And there you go, Gildo. Whack 100 is really broke. Then Aisha Curry, and Savannah James beef is real. People were stunned when they saw this. Like, that's a real thing. So everybody can see, yeah, that's real, bro. So, and we still got more to come on the Patreon. Most of that stuff was breaking news. We got more stuff that's coming. This month is going to be the hottest month probably in the history of my Patreon. Because guess what's coming on there tonight on VIP? Are y'all ready for it? On VIP tonight on the Patreon, Michael Jordan's other kid that y'all don't know about. Cray. Yeah. I want to be like Mike. If I can be like Mike, be like Mike. Jordan got so many kids out here, bro. Yeah, you wouldn't even know about. Bro, Jordan is a mess. But we're gonna show y'all what's been going on behind the scenes. So we know about Butler and Ant-Man already. So anyway, I'm gonna see y'all on that Patreon on that one. Because that's gonna really break it in half when y'all see that. But yeah, to see Bronny though in that position, in that state, when this dude is going around averaging 1.4 points, shooting 18%, anybody else would have been out the league. But because this is a business, they sit there and they market him the way they do. They sat there and put Bronny James in a position to where he can be prominently seen. Bronny James is a 3-and-D guy, is a joke. You can't be a 3-and-D guy who can't shoot. Look at that. Ranked 37, 37, 35th, 25th, 37, 36. Any player would have been out of the league. He's here because of his name. The NBA made over $50 million off you last year. From jersey sales, merchandise, all of it, over 50 million. So that's where your value comes in at 50 million. Oh yeah. Thank you. My super chat works. My cash app works. The whole nine. There's nothing to see here. Just back up. There he is. We got to go back last year to watch Bronny play. Yeah. Make-A-Wish James. Yeah, well, the thing is that you want him to do good. You want this kid to succeed. You want him to really take off and jump off the page. But look at this. In his career, that is definitely benchable. But you're like, man, on Instagram, he be hitting everything. Why he can't hit nothing now? None of these stats are good. So what are they glazing when they're talking about Bronny James? Bronny James is Carlton on Fresh Prince. Yeah, look at him back away and just allow a dunk. But he's a defensive guy. Look, back away, allowing the lane. Look. This is the defensive. Nightmare in the lanes. A nightmare in the lanes, y'all. This is the nightmare in the lanes. Come on, nightmare. Come on, nightmare. Look at the nightmare. Defense is his thing, right? Come on, nightmare in the lanes. Can't get off the pick. Come on, nightmare. Let's see it. There you go. Oh, they got right by you and no problem. Uh-oh, come on. Slow them down. Where the hands ain't out. Oh, all you can do is foul. Come on, nightmare in the lanes. Let's go. Let's grab and foul him. Nightmare. Come on, nightmare. Come on, nightmare. Yeah, he's a nightmare, all right. Damn sure ain't in no passing lanes. Where they keep coming up with these lies at, man? The nightmare. Come on, let's go in together. Yay! It's so goddamn stupid. It's so stupid. Everybody is looking at this and it's becoming so stupid that everywhere the new name Nightmare. Bronny Nightmare James. I got my name, Dad. You're King James. I'm Nightmare. Nightmare James. I'm good. I'm glad you got that, son. Bronny Nightmare James. This man is a nightmare in the passing lanes. Jesus Christ. When they get these people to glaze, they go above and beyond that job. Because I'm like, what the hell are you looking at? Wimby put him on a poster. I know, he dunked on him. Bah! Oh! Papa, my eyes! My eyes, Papa, I tried. Let me see. Come on. It's not that bad. He got me in the eyes, Pop. Papa, it burns. What you jump up there for? I mean, you just let that go. I mean, you're not going to get that. You know, I appreciate the effort, but I want you to be proud of me, Papa. I hear what they say on the internet. Even when I'm playing Call of Duty, they're mean in the chat. It's okay. Come on. You tough. Who my tough boy now? Who my tough boy? It's me. All right. It's us versus the world. Me and you, brother. Okay, Papa. I'm ready now. Oh man, this is just a mockery, man. It's sad to see in our time in society today. We have totally destroyed the game. The game has been altered to a point where there's no recovery. I don't see a way they get better. Bronny has been so bad that it's hurt Dalton Connect's game. He's brought Dalton Connect's game down to a crawl. When Bronny's not on the floor, Dalton Connect shines. He can't shine with this guy in the way. He's like, I would shine, I would be doing well, but I can't because I got a bum in the way. Yeah, it's hard to get out of the way when you got a bum. He knows a bum when he sees one. I am not upset with anything that Luka Doncic said. I agree with him 100%. The game is too fast for him. It's all too fast for him. He just don't belong in the league. But because the league was making money off of Bronny James, we're going to keep the guy here. But the game is too fast for Bronny. Luka didn't lie. The game is too fast for him. When he was saying that, once the game slows down, he's picking everything up. He was saying all these nice things about Bronny James. Like, he's picking up the game. He's young. He's learning. You just have to give him time. He's saying all the right things. But, I read through the lines. It's saying that this guy don't know what the hell he's doing out there. I mean, when you're getting beat, you shooting a three. So you're at the 3-point line. And a guy that's you're in front of beats you down the court. That's an insult of great proportions. How do you even let that go? When you have a breakdown of greatest hits and it's 36 seconds, it's ridiculous. Right. You don't belong. He don't belong in the league. If a team re-signs Bronny James, if the Lakers re-sign him, it's like, what the hell are y'all doing? It better be for the bare minimum. NBC they don't have the entire NBA under their control. The NBA is split into 3 different factions. You have ESPN NBA, which is terrible. NBC is actually better. You see better games there. And Amazon NBA. So you have 3 different factions now. It's not like before. So they control what they have and how the games are being monitored and ran on NBC. NBC is my overtime games. Who wants to see overtime? Tune in to NBC so you can see overtime. I think every overtime game has been on Peacock this season. And what's his name? It's been all right. The games ain't been outstanding on Prime, but No, things are starting to change now. So it's getting to a point where no, the entities are changing. The players in the game are changing. Everybody's got a foolproof plan to stop everything that's happening. Me, I just don't see that. I don't see a foolproof plan. I see fools. Well, they want everybody to act as if Bronny James is the greatest thing that ever come since the greatest invention since the wheel. And I'm just not willing to be one of those people to go along with that terminology. I'm too alert for that. No one says he has to be the best player in the world, but they was talking about, well, Giannis brothers in the league. Giannis brother would bust Bronny's ass if they was to play one-on-one. If you put them on the court, he will bust his ass. You right, McFat. All the fouls. That's an ESPN game. ESPN games is just free throws, especially if they got the Lakers. They got the Lakers. Here we go. 40 free throws for you. 40 free throws for you. We going to mess the whole game up because we need the Lakers to win. I feel like that Raptors coach. Let me know if you need the Lakers to win. Hell, we'll stay at home. And you can just give them the win. Hell, do you need them to win that bad? I'm with that referee. And that's what y'all need to do. Then hell, what the hell am I here for? He said them being 7-2 is nasty work. Real nasty work. I'm ridiculous for this Bron and Bronny slander. You and dummy Kwame will be held accountable. In hell. Vince McMahon voice. Oh my God. What does this have to do with Kwame Brown? So you think me and Kwame Brown are the only people that see that Bronny James isn't playing well? So you're being to tell me that this is slander of Bronny James? That's what you're telling us. That this is slander of Bronny James. Everything you just seen here today, and you think it's slander. I think Bronny James is a slander to the game. I think his gameplay is slander. Any other player, they wouldn't even be in the G League with them numbers. Unbelievable. Let's look at some slander. Now look at Wemby. Face up. Who's coming with the pick and roll? Ronnie's already fouling him. He's on his back. They just not calling it. Now he's got Wemby. He's fouled Wemby once already. Look how he backs down. No, you better get some Wheaties going, man. You need some Wheaties. You need some Wheaties, dog. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Here he come. I have to foul him. I got him, Papa. Come on. Oh my God. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh. He's really strong, Papa. He was like a truck. I tried my best. I got my knees low. Look, my center of gravity. But my balance is off. Wow. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my God. Dalton Connect had to come help out. Oh my goodness. That's the slander. Like father, like son. That's what I'm saying. This was just bad all the way around. I mean, look, I'm telling you, to see this go down this way is more than worth it. And when Damon Jones go in there and flip on LeBron James, boy, in court, oh, that's going to be something. Oh, everybody's waiting for it. Luka Doncic is already controlled. He doesn't have to be a fast player. Okay. All he has to do is what people need to understand is that all Bronny needs to do is just maintain what he's already doing. That's it. He maintains that, then there's no problems. There's no nothing. Chris G, what's up, man? You and the wife doing all right? Hope y'all doing great. Blessings to y'all. Bronny legs look heavy. That's probably sitting around playing Call of Duty all damn day. COD, baby, Black Ops. I'm one of the best in the world. So yeah, you got a lot of practice. Too bad you wasn't practicing on your game in the summer. That's what everybody wanted to see. They wanted to see your game, son. Your game. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter is your game. The game you're bringing out there on that court. That's what's going to matter. That's what the standards are. That's what people want to see. They want to see what Bronny James is going to bring to the table. And you're not bringing anything to the table. You want people to glaze you for failure. And once you start doing that, that's why we have all this problem with this entitlement. It's gotten everybody nowhere fast. So don't forget, tonight, Patreon, my VIP. Y'all VIP Patreon, y'all finna hear about it. Joe, another kid. We got the info. It's coming out tonight. Hope y'all ready. Shouts out to Kwame Brown. Bust Life. Too raw for TV. And too raw. We're going to have to do a debate on Isaiah and Michael Jordan. Me and you. Come on down. Let's make it happen. Shouts out to Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HDII TV. 78 Sports TV. Blood Boxing. D-Style Boxing. Bust like baby. I see you, Outlaw. You ready for the new Knicks, man? Y'all looking like a championship team now. Till you run into Detroit. Nah, we ain't say that, homie. We ain't say that name at all. And on that note, we about deuces.